Welcome back to the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel. I'm your host, Richard Clark. Here, I make Android development videos, and I myself am an Android developer with a focus on efficiency. I'm good at identifying tools that are useful while ignoring everything else. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, don't forget to hit subscribe. Also, like, comment, and turn on notifications so you can see when I upload new videos like these every week, as well as Android tutorials, career advice, and more. So, getting into the video. Last time we talked about my time with Firebase, my first time trying to set everything up. It didn't go as well as I had thought it would, but I gave it another try, and I'm pleased to announce that I finally set up the Firebase project and linked it to an Android app, so we're well on our way. So I did things a little differently this time around. So I started out by recreating the project in Firebase, or in the Firebase console. So I went back in, started a new project, and called it, again, list of names. I added all the information that I needed and ended that there. Once I had the Firebase project set up, I went back to Android Studio and I went to my file explorer and I deleted the old project. But after that, I went back into Android Studio and I started a brand new project, list of names. We're gonna do it from scratch. We're not gonna refactor. We're not gonna move anything. We're just gonna start from scratch. New app, new project, go from there. Once I had the new Firebase project set up, went back over to Android Studio, got the package name, and I registered the app in the Firebase project. So this time around, when I went to add the Firebase SDKs to my project or to the app, I found it a lot easier. I had all the things I needed. I have the Gradle build files in the right place, both in the project level and in the app level as well. So because I didn't refactor it and I just kept the project bare bones, it was all set the way I needed it to be. So I go in, I'm copying the code. I copied and pasted it successfully into the project level Gradle file, but I ran into some issues with the app level Gradle file. The app level section of the instructions on the Firebase website didn't include the code distinct to what I need. It gave me a link, but it didn't tell me what to copy in order to configure the real-time database SDK. So I followed the link and it led me to a page of resources available on the Firebase website. So once I made it to this page, I hit Control F and I typed in real-time database so I could find exactly what I was looking for. And it gave me a link to, or it had some code right next to it, but I wanted more information than just whatever the code was. So I clicked on the link and it took me to a new page that explained how to implement the Firebase or real-time database SDK into my application. Once I was able to get the appropriate or the right code, copied and pasted it, and I hit sync in Android Studio, everything synced up just fine, and now my app is officially registered in a Firebase project. So now I'm able to go in and do whatever I need to set up a real-time database. So I want to take some time to point out a little nuance with software development, something that I noticed. I feel like people see this as just a copy-paste extravaganza where you don't know how to do something, so you just Google it, copy and paste it into your project, and then keep going. But really and truly, you have to understand what you're working on, really know what you're doing. When I stepped into Firebase, when I started working on this, I used it because it has a real-time database, and that is a tool that I found useful for the Salesman's Travel application. So I figured with a real-time database, I could have data to play with instead of hard coding information into the app. That's why I went on this whole journey in the first place with Firebase. But it's I feel like most people's approach would just be copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And then once they got to that last part with the app level Gradle build, they might say, oh, well, this is just a link. This is commented out code. Maybe if I copy paste it and delete the 2 backslashes, it'll work. But that's not how this works. So if you're going to use a tool in software development, I mean, you don't have to know exactly down to the actual bits and all that other stuff, but at least have a general understanding of what you're doing and what you're working with, why you need it, and go from there. You won't know it all out the gate anyway, and no one can ever really know it all unless you are a very, I don't know, you just gotta be a different individual. I know myself, I'm not one of those people, so I just need to know what's important and use that. And in this case, it was finding the exact implementation for the real-time database for Firebase in my project. So, just wanted to share that. So now my next step for this project will be setting up something to show a list of names. So because I know I'll need a list view and some names, but I want to set that up in Firebase and then figure out how to link that with a list view in Android Studio so that I can show whatever information is in the database, get that displayed in the app. So that's the next step from here. What are your thoughts on this video? What do you guys think? Was there an easier way for me to set this up? Is there a more efficient means of setting up a real-time database with Firebase? Comment down below. And also, if you have information about connecting a list view with a real-time database, let me know. So, once again, this is your host, Richard Clark, signing out. Head on over to codingfanatic.com and join the mailing list so you can get updates whenever I make new videos like these, as well as our Android development tutorials, career advice, and more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you can see when I upload new videos like this each week. And once again, this is your host, Richard Clark, signing out, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.